everybody, it's Ryan from MyAfterSchoolToys.com with this week's toy review, and we're talking about a fan favorite, Captain Power. So whenever I talk to somebody and they find out I have a website, one of the things I do is play the Do You Remember game, which I love to play. And it always usually gets around to, do you remember that one toy that you could shoot at the TV and the TV would shoot back at you? Yeah, I do. It's Captain Power. One of the coolest toys from the 80s. So what we're going to do is look at the figures today. We got two good guys, two bad guys, and then I'm going to do another review that's going to follow this on Captain Power's XT7 Jet, the one that you actually fire at the TV. But for today, so we can spend some time on them, we're just going to do the action figures. So what we're going to do is look at Captain Power to start off. Very cool card. There's a picture of him on the back here. Now, when the show first came out, they did some teaser trailers of a woman baking a pie, and she's talking about the pie, and then the commercial cuts to Captain Jonathan Power here saying, I need help, there's problems basically in the future, and it's up to you to buy my toys and shoot at the TV to save the world. So that was kind of how it started. And then you could actually buy the videotapes to play along, or you could watch the show, which, where I live, used to come on Sunday afternoons. And then you had to get these figures here to go in the vehicles, or you could just play with them by themselves. We'll turn them around on the back here. You can see the XT7 Jet, which we'll be talking about soon, and then here's a picture of the kids firing at their TV with their XT7 Jets. And then, of course, there were bad guy ones as well. There was the Phantom Striker here, and you could actually battle back and forth, kind of a laser tag between the vehicles. So that was cool. And then up here on the top, we have some information about him. Captain Jonathan Power, leader of the heroic soldiers of the future. His characteristics are dedicated, skilled in all forms of tactical weapons and warfare, and relentless in battle. But here's the funny part. Known weakness, strange human emotion known as caring, makes him most vulnerable when safety of companions is threatened. Note, he's obsessed with locating his father, who he believes is still alive. So there's some drama on the card for you. Captain Power. Alright, so let's look at him here in the card. He comes with a little gun in the bubble here, his little pistol. And I actually have one of these out of the package, so we're going to set him aside for just a second. And we'll take a look at him here. He has articulation here. His knees bend. He's on a ball joint, so he can move his legs around, as well as his arms. Also articulation and bending in his arms. His head moves back and forth. And then he has a clear chest piece because you can actually put him on an Energizer toy and the light would shine through. So you'd be able to see the light through his chest. And in the TV show, he kind of did that to put his armor on. So that's what that was for. So there is Captain Power. Alright, and we'll see him again soon because he's going to help me review the XT7 Jet. And then here's the main bad guy, Lord Dredd. And they did take the time to put the individual picture on the background of the card rather than just having one stock photo of Captain Power for all the cards. So here's Lord Dredd. He had a cyborg eye here as well as parts of his body. And then he had this sword weapon here. And he had a cool cape in the back. And let's just go ahead and read his little part real quick here. Brilliant, treacherous, hates human life, embodies the best in human thinking and machine processing. His known weakness is he's vain and egocentric. His obsession with Jonathan Power's destruction jeopardizes his otherwise logical plots. So there you go. That's Lord Dredd in a nutshell. Dr. Lyman Taggart, alias Lord Dredd. Alright, very cool figure. He kind of reminds me of Dr. Mindbender from G.I. Joe with the cape and everything. But there's Lord Dredd. Now we're going to look at another good guy here, or excuse me, good woman, without being politically incorrect. This is Corporal Pilot Chase, and she kind of had a crush on Captain Power in the show. Here's her picture on the back. She has a little rifle here in her bubble. There is a headset that is a separate piece that goes around her head here. And then same articulation as Captain Power. Very cool metal armor. And then the same type of backing. And her name is Corporal Jennifer Pilot Chase, so Pilot's her nickname. And there you go. Her characteristics: cocky, tough, quick, and agile, master of all ground and water vehicles, brilliant inventor, but her known weakness: she displays typical human emotions, will often refuse help from others, making her susceptible to traps. So this woman's awesome. She can do it all on her own. And then one really cool thing up here is you could actually put her weapon on her back, so her back could hold it while you put her into battle. There you go. And then another bad guy, and this is the guy you see a lot in the commercials for Captain Power, flying around shooting things with laser beams on the TV. That's the Sauron Sky Sentry. He has some really, really cool wings that spread out wide, and he can fly around. Then a tail that attaches here, and then a long-range rifle. And very cool artwork on his face. There you go. And his characteristics: highly intelligent, merciless, moves with lightning speeds, and is unstoppable when airborne. But his weakness: he underestimates human strategy and endurance capacity. Subject is weaker when grounded, lured to the ground whenever possible. So, if you could get Sauron down on the ground, then you could do some damage. There you go. The Sauron figure. Very, very cool. Love Captain Power. Pretty short run, but it's one of those things from our youth that we always remember because they were just great figures. Alright, so that's the figure review I have for Captain Power. Now we're going to do the jet, the XT7 Power Jet, and we can see what you actually got to play with and interact with on the TV. Thanks for watching the review. Check us out on our website, which you can see below. And until next time, long live the 80s.